Hello everyone, I'd like to share with you a bit of nostalgia regarding pipe smoking with you. Have anybody come across the word Dottle, spelled D-O-T-T-L-E, spoken like the word bottle but with a D? Well, apparently it's a very old English word referring to when you pack your pipe and you smoke all the backy down, you expect it all to burn. Well, natural, of course. Now, but sometimes you get a bit of moisture gathering at the base of the pipe, and that dampens a small wad of baccy at the base of the bowl. So when you're scraping the ash out, you end up with a small damp bit of baccy in the bottom of your bowl. That small bit of damp baccy that's at the bottom of your bowl is called a dottle. Apparently, a dottle. Now you know. And the action of removing the plug of damp tobacco at the bottom of your bowl is called dottling. Isn't the language a wonderful thing? Dottle and dottling. Some pipe smoking trivia for you. Thank you.
Just inspecting if I've got dottle. Yeah, I could have. So this is what they call dottling then, is it? Bit of moisture. That little bit of baccy there that I took out. That's it, more like ash. There's not much left, to be honest. Well, that would be dottling then, the art of dottling. Does that make me a dottler? You know, Bob, you say you're loving language in the English language. I couldn't stand English at school. I was terrible at it. Probably one of my worst subjects. I mean, when we were at school, if you spelt something wrong, or you did something wrong like that, you were in the corner for the rest of the day. Stood there, right in the corner like that, staring at a corner. I remember spending all day staring at the corner. And I moved my head like, wait, get staring at the corner. I was only about 6. And he absolutely battered us. He cracked us. He slapped us across the head, whacked us across our backsides, whacked us across our legs with rulers, give us a cane. And even when at high school, there was a teacher there that he used to have a, misremembering Mr. McConnell, he had like a telescopic aerial, like a radio aerial, and he had a nib in it in the end, and he used to write. He'd write with it, and he'd stand there like that, and he'd use it as a pointer. And one day I was right at the front talking to this lad, Stephen Norris, I think it was. What did he say like that? And I just caught him, and he went like that on his back, and he just went whack right across my hand. And I was good me at school. I wasn't at secondary school. It was not primary school. It was a little bit of a pain in the arse, I suppose. But secondary school, it was quite good. Didn't really get into that much trouble. Not like you, Bob. But that's when you talk about English, the English language to me. And you know what? My granddad he used to work at the print works when it was a proper printing place, and he used to be a typesetter, and he used to inspect on the newspapers, and he used to inspect everything, all the columns and everything, on the old linotype machines, and he used to make sure all the punctuation was right and everything was right and all this blah blah blah. And obviously I never took after him. I'm more musical, so I took after me dad and me grandma. And I did take after him actually because he played the violin. So yeah, but anyway, but that was being at school memories, getting battered by the teachers, the fear of getting the cane. Anyway, let's hear some of your stories, pal. Anyway, I've got the Bunsen burner out because it's quite windy out here. Just tamper it down. So thinking about other jokes again. this old woman lives in this apartment with a parrot. Parrot, oh, here we go again. And she's hard of hearing, this old woman. The tap keeps leaking. Drip, drip, drip. Takes her a while to realise that the tap's dripping because she can't hear it. Anyway, she's been in touch with the housing association, and you know, to sort of plumber out. Parrot's there going, pretty Polly, this is right, chip, chip, chip. It's in his pocket, it's up his sleeve. Anyway, she sat there and the phone rings, ring, 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 ring. Parrot goes, ring, 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 ring. Anyway, just about hears the phone ringing. She's got one of them visual things on it, you know. Lifts it up. She goes, who is it? And at the other end, you've got the plumber. Hello, it's the plumber. Just arrange your time to come round. He goes, who is it? Parrot goes, who is it? Plumber goes, it's the plumber. Come, who is it? Who is it? She's going, who is it? Who is it? Says the parrot, who is it? Who is it? Can't hear properly. No, she hangs up on him. Well, she thinks, well, no one's coming. But I'm low on tea bags, she thinks. And milk. So if someone does come round, she thinks, oh, well, I'll have nothing to give them. So she just nips out to just do a bit of shopping for an hour. So off she goes, leaves the parrot there. Parrot's there going, pieces of eight, who is it? Who is it? So, anyway, half an hour later, she's out. There's a knock on the door. And the bloke's keeps knocking. And Parrot goes, who is it? He says, I'm the plumber, I've come to mend your leaking tap. Who is it? I'm the plumber, I've come to mend your tap. Who is it? I'm the plumber, I've come to mend your leaking tap. Who is it? I'm the blinking plumber, I've come to mend your flaming tap. Who is it? I'm the plumber, I've come to mend your... That's an heart attack outside. Anyway, half an hour later, we heard a scream. It's the woman, she's come back with her shopping. Oh my God! She looks at it, she goes, who is it? The parrot says, it's the plumber, he's come to mend your broken tap.